friends, welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary, and today we're going to continue our Fun Fold series, and we're going to make a really quick and easy accordion fold card. And this one's just a little bit different than most accordion folds. We're going to be using a couple of these stitch scalloped ovals, and I'll give you the measurements on these when we get ready to put them down. And these are some leftover beautiful sunflowers that I had left from a Dollar Tree pack of stickers that I bought. And we're going to be using some of these on today's card. Now, let me grab my scoreboard and my pattern paper and my cardstock, and we'll get started on this card. Now we're going to start with a piece of white cardstock. This is not a folded card base. This is just a piece of white cardstock, and I cut it at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is the same size as your regular folded card base, but this is just the one piece. Now, this is going to be a landscape style card, but it's very easy to turn this into a portrait card as well. Now, to go on top of this, I've cut a piece of this beautiful chocolate brown. This is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I found this in my stash, and it has a little bit of a fall look. Yes, it's gingham, I know. Can't get away from that gingham, can I? But it's been rainy and cloudy here for the past several days. And yes, it is still hot, 91 degrees. But because I'm inside and the air conditioner's running, I can pretend it's early fall, right? So that's why I'm using these colors and this pattern. This is 4 by 5 1/4. So that's going to go down right there on our card base. And remember, this is just one piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cardstock. It's not a folded card base. So let me get my glue, and I'll get these attached to the front, and I'll show you what comes next. Okay, here is the base for our card. We're going to put this aside for a minute because we've got to do the accordion part. So I'll set that over here. Now, I've cut a piece of white cardstock. This is 4 inches by 9 inches. And I'm going to score this at 3 inches and 6 inches. And we're going to fold this up to make the accordion part of our card. And we'll use a bone folder and get a nice crease on there. We're going to do an accordion fold. And that's what it looks like. Now, bring the card base back in. And this is going to go right here on the front of our card. Just like that. Now, I've got some pattern paper and some more brown cardstock that we're going to put on here. I've got 3 pieces of the brown. We'll put that on first. And then I've got these 3 pieces of pattern paper. And I want to give you the dimensions. The brown cardstock is 3 7/8 by 2 7/8, and the pattern papers are 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm going to open this out and go ahead and get all these attached. I love these papers. They just have a little bit of a fall look. And I think the sunflowers do too, with that marigold yellow and that beautiful little bit of orange. Okay, I'm going to get all these on here, on these brown cardstock pieces and get these attached. And I'm going to put this gingham in the center, and this one will go at the top. Okay, here's our accordion panel. And we're going to get this attached to the center of the card. And we want it to open like this. So this is going to be the front. This is the inside. We're going to flip it over, put our glue on right here, and then get this attached to the front of the card. Couldn't be any easier. And I think it makes a great looking card. We want to get it centered top to bottom and side to side. And I'm going to take my bone folder and make sure I get it pressed down really well. There we go. Love how that looks. Now let's put some embellishments on here. Now for the inside of our card, I use this stitch scalloped oval, and we're going to go ahead and put this right here inside, and this is where you'll put your greeting or sentiment and sign your name. And this is approximately 2.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches long. And then for the front, well, I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's go ahead and get this put in. I love these little stitch scallop ovals. I got these dies, I think, on Amazon, but I do not remember the vendor's name. They were in my stash. I have a big stash, guys, and I'm trying my best to whittle it down. There we go. That looks really pretty. Now for the front, we're going to use this one, and I've already stamped it, "You Are My Sunshine." I thought that was so sweet. And that stamp set was in my stash, and I do not know where I got it. I'm sorry, guys. But this die is approximately 1 7/8 by 3 inches. Now, we're going to put that right there, but this is where these Dollar Tree sunflowers come in, and I think I want to use this one. Now, it's got foam tape on the back already, and I think I'm going to just put that right there on the side. I want to make sure I get this in the right spot. Yeah, I think right about there. We'll go ahead and get that attached. Now, when I get done with this one, we're going to make a portrait style accordion card. Is that where I had it, guys? That looks about right. I'm not going to mash it down until I'm sure. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just go ahead and press everything down at once. I love these Dollar Tree stickers for making quick cards, and I've still got a ton of them. Okay, here is the front. Now, if you want, I don't have any in the right color, but you could put a couple of little sparkly enamel dots on here for a little bit more sparkle and shine. But we've got "You Are My Sunshine." We open it up, and then right here, you're going to sign your name, or you can use another stamp with a greeting you like, and there's plenty of room for that. You can use it for a birthday card, thinking of you, get well soon, thank you card, lots of occasions you can use this for. So there is our landscape version of this fun accordion fold card. Now we're going to make a portrait style. Now for our portrait style card, the measurements are exactly the same. We've got the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch base. We have a black mat, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And we have this black and white diagonal, kind of a crosshatch pattern. And it's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and get these attached to the card base. Now we've got our card base. Here's the 4 by 9 inch piece of cardstock. I've already scored it at 3 and at 6. We're going to go ahead and fold it just like we did the other in an accordion fold. And the black mats and the pattern mats will be the exact same for this as they were for the first card, except this time it's going to go on in portrait mode. So it'll open like this. So let's go ahead and get to work on these. I've already cut them all, and it has the same measurements as the first card. I'm going to go ahead and get those. This one goes on the top and the bottom, and in the center we'll do the black with the crosshatch. So I'll get these on, and we'll come back and get this on the front of the card base. Okay, here is our accordion fold for the front of our card. We're going to do just like on the landscape. We're going to put the glue back here on the back. And we're going to line it up so it's even from the top and the bottom and the sides. Love these papers together. That's so cute. And I'm going to grab my bone folder again to make sure I got this adhered down really well. Okay, now for the sentiment on the inside as well as on the front, this time I decided to use some scalloped rectangle dies. For the one on the front, we're going to use the small one right there because we want that paper to show. And it is approximately 1.5 inches by 2 7/8. And for the inside, we've got a bigger one so that we can stamp a sentiment or write a greeting and sign our name. And this one is approximately 2 1/8 by 3 3/8. So I'm going to go ahead and get these glued on the card. And we'll come back and we'll put some embellishments on here and finish this up. I went ahead and finished up the card, guys. I think it turned out so pretty. There is my mat on the inside for stamping a sentiment or writing a message and signing my name. And the one on the front, I stamped Happy Happy Birthday with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I took some Dollar Tree stickers from my stash. I have so many of them. But I thought this one was really pretty because it's got the peach, which matches the peach background, and then the darker pink, which matches these other flowers. And I found my little enamel dots with the glitter in them, so I put some on here. And let's bring in our landscape version. I put some on here too. So here are our two fun folds for today. We have the landscape version, which opens like this. and our portrait style, which opens to the side. These were so much fun to make. I hope you guys will give these a try. I think you'll love them. And when you send these out to someone, they're going to think they were so hard and you spent so much time, and you saw how quick and easy these were to put together. Leave me a comment below this video, guys, and tell me which cards you like best, the portrait or the landscape. I like both of them, and they're both quick, easy, and so much fun to make. I hope y'all have enjoyed this today. Thank you so much for coming by and spending time with me. If you're new here, I hope you'll take just a minute and tap that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. As always, guys, I love you all. God bless you all, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.